Welcome to St John's College. This is one of 38 undergraduate and graduate colleges that make up the University of Oxford. I'm Marianne, I'm the Access and Outreach Officer for St John's College, and I studied History of Art at Oxford between 2012 and 2016. This presentation today is going to challenge some preconceptions you might have about Oxford and explore why it might be the perfect place for you to study. Oxford is #1 university in the world according to Times Higher Education rankings. This is measured through things like research, student satisfaction and career progression after your degree. 95% of Oxford students are in further education or employment in 6 months after they finish their degrees. It is the second youngest city in the UK, beaten only by Slough. We have 2 universities here, the University of Oxford and Oxford Brookes. This means there's plenty to do in terms of nightlife, music, societies and clubs, all in the city. Oxford is also the oldest existing university in the English-speaking world. One of the most iconic images of Oxford is what you can see here, the Radcliffe Camera. This houses the History Faculty Library and is part of the wider Bodleian Library. This is made up of loads of different buildings in Oxford, and you'll be able to access all of the books in it as you're a student here. Every college also has its own library, as do faculties, departments and other institutes within the university. When they aren't studying, students do things with societies. You can have a society in anything, from sports, including football and rugby, music, choir, dancing, and even chocolate tasting. If you can't find a society for something you want to do, you can always make one. They're all student-led. Thanks to the short terms and long holidays, there are plenty of opportunities for work experience and internships. The Careers Service is always there to help you find the perfect opportunity for you. You can use the Careers Service as a student and also when you've left Oxford as an alumni. Alumni means former student. Among our alumni are 27 British Prime Ministers, 50 Nobel Prize winners, actors, writers, comedians and activists. Anyone who studies here is also an alumni of the university, and students tend to maintain a relationship with their college long after they've left. Oxford is a collegiate university. That means there's the main central university and then self-governing institutions called colleges. As a student here, you belong to one of these colleges, and you would have your meals here, accommodation here, and a lot of your social life will be here. For bigger subjects, you'll have a lot of your teaching in college with your peers. For smaller subjects, these are more likely to be done in your department. This will vary from year to year and subject to subject. Colleges vary a lot between size, age, accommodation, facilities and location within the city. You can't choose a college, but you can express a preference in your UCAS form. When looking around for a college, we suggest you narrow it down to 5. 1 old, 1 new, 1 small, 1 big, and 1 for luck. If you can't or don't want to choose a college, you can make an open application. This means the university will assign you to a college that has space for your subject. The college won't know if you've made an open application, and it has no effect on whether you'll get in or not. Oxford are looking for the best people, and in order to encourage them to apply, we know we need to work with a wider range of people than we have previously. In this way, we can have a thriving and diverse student body. Oxford is working harder every year to create this diverse community, as well as working with organisations like Target Oxbridge, the Black Academic Future Scholarships, and the Oxford Arlen Hamilton and Erling Butler Sims Scholarship. Oxford is a truly international university, with 41% of our students and 48% of our academic staff coming from countries outside the United Kingdom. The international character of the student body is reflected in a wide range of student-led societies, from the Oxford African and Caribbean Society to the Turkish Society. There are religious communities too, such as the Islamic Society. Before applying to Oxford, there are 4 important questions to ask yourself. Are you predicted the right grades? Our courses are in-depth and challenging, with high competition for places. This is why one of the things we look at for entry is your predicted grades. You can see what the required grades are for your course on the website. A-levels are not the only qualifications we accept. To check if your qualifications are accepted, check on the website. Secondly, would you find our style of teaching engaging? Our teaching is done a lot through the tutorial system, which involves small groups and debates. Students all learn in different ways, so recognising how you learn best is an important point when you're choosing a degree course. Are you ready for the academic challenge? A degree here is a bit like a full-time job, with lots of self-motivation and independent thinking. The final, and possibly most important question, is do we offer a degree course that you really want to study? Young people often worry about financial pressures when it comes to going to university. For this reason, as well as the UK system, where you might get your tuition fees or maintenance grants through student finance, Oxford offers bursaries and support to over a quarter of its students. This includes means-tested bursaries and scholarships like the Crankstart Scholarship. In addition to this, colleges can also provide you money through research grants, book grants and hardship funds. The deadline for applying to Oxford, including submitting your UCAS and personal statement, is 6 p.m. on the 15th of October. If you need to submit any additional written work, this will be due by the 10th of November. Some courses will require you to sit admissions tests. These will also be due by the 15th of October. If you're invited to interview, these will be in the first half of December of the same year. If you're offered a place, you'll be notified in January. It's important to know that Oxford aren't looking for a particular type of student from a particular background or school type. What we're looking for is genuine passion for your subject, good grades and work ethic. Offers for places are made by considering lots of different factors. You've got your admissions tests, interviews, personal statement, UCAS form, predicted grades and contextual data. We want you to have all the information you need to make an informed choice about university. This is why we have our undergraduates available on the Ambassador platform, which you can see here. This is a secure and safe way to talk to our current students about everything to do with their student life. Here are some suggestions of some super curricular activities you can do to look into your subject and expand your knowledge even more. We recommend watching TED Talks online and other YouTube videos, looking at the reading lists on department websites, and reading articles online. All of these things can help you build up your subject knowledge and prepare for interview. There are other sites such as Oxplore, which is run by the university, where you can explore big questions and debates. We also run our own summer school, Unique, where you can come and live as an Oxford student for a whole week, meet tutors, and see what it's like to study your course. There are loads of other opportunities like this, and I haven't got time to go through all of them here, but keep your eye out for other summer schools, workshops and taster days that might be available for you. The best ways of getting to know the university and different colleges is through our open days. Open days are a great opportunity to get to know the college, university and students. To sign up for these, go on the college website. Thank you for listening. If you have any more questions, then contact any of the addresses you can see below.